You think you know me.
Hello everyone, welcome to Trackday Manager. I know, I said that I don't have any time to do anything else. But there's 3 games that I really want to show off. One of them is this game, Trackday Manager. This game is currently in early access, so is that a good or bad thing? You can decide that one. But I really wanna just show this because this is one of the best management games I've ever played. I truly mean it. So let's get through the game. This is a race management game where you have a car and your pit crew and your driver, and then you pretty much go and race. That's about it. In this current version, as of what day is it? 29th of June, and it's currently 12 PM. So there's currently 3 cars you can use. There's the Raptor, which is the one that I'm using, which costs 600,000, and then there's the Avalanche car. You are given 600,000 to start with, so you can choose one, either Raptor or Avalanche. If you get enough money, you can go and buy the Scorcher, which I don't. You can see I only have that amount of money. Not really sure how this car fares, because most people just use these 2. Hopefully I can see my mouse. Hello. I should check that. You can also upgrade your cars with various things to upgrade. Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff here. Also, the currency, you get it from racing and doing sponsor objectives. So there's no microtransactions yet. Hopefully there isn't. So yeah, upgrades, we can do pretty much everything. This is the one I actually bought recently, which is the compression. Gives me, compared to this one, better fuel range. And with 3 upgrades I'm still having planned before my car is fully upgraded, they are going to take my fuel range down a lot. Actually, I did try to do this, but well, the upgrade fell flat on its face. So pattern wise, there's the single color stripe, all this cost money, so I haven't been bothering with this. But once I upgrade my car, I'm probably gonna be going for the Nightfall one, because that looks kinda cool. That's the car. Sponsors, well, yeah, pretty much like this. There's the company. As far as I know, these are real companies to start with. I assume, because this one is a Finnish company, so I do know that. So take the paycheck for completing 10 races. If you don't have their condition, which is for this one, just have 2 spots presented logo. For bigger companies, they want medium or large, but like I believe Nordia and what was this one, Friel, they require 2 medium-sized spots instead of the small ones. So that's that. There's also the additional objectives that give you money once you do it. So here we go back to the main screen. These are my current extra objectives to be done. Looks like I've actually signed a few sponsors rather lately, so I won't be getting any money for 3 races. Nordia's going to give me money in 3 races time. These are pretty much full. Here's my current team statics. I'm war rank 54. I was in the top 50 for a while, and then yesterday happened and everything went to and I kind of dropped back a bit. Yeah, I've been playing this for 4 days. My current 18 hours of play this game and only 3 days, so kind of addicting, don't you say? So yeah, my national rank, number 2, reputation 2.5 stars. I'm not really sure how the score system works, because I finished like 2nd and 3rd and my world rank went down for some reason. Here's my driver with some upgrades. You use XP to upgrade your crew, your driver. I got a rather decent crew here. I could actually upgrade that, but if I start a new star, the salary increases, which means you don't get as much money in. So once you actually start this, the salary just goes up by 25, and then you can fill it up, and the salary stays the same. Same with this one. I can still spend 900 XP for this one. The salary doesn't increase. Here's my statics. Yeah, I've been winning a few races. There's currently 4 tracks in the game. You can see that apparently Arctic Hazard Raceway is the best track for me, because I've won 10 times. That's my best laps, and yeah. I guess the one thing I really like about this game is the fact that I have some control over my driver. Oh, by the way, here's the sponsors, so yep, you can move this, and yeah, there's 4 large sponsor placements. 2 here, then there's the track 1 day over there, and then there's 1 a la carte back here. Then there's small ones and a medium one. So for my sponsors, yeah, I have to put Friel and Nordea into medium or large pots, otherwise I'm gonna lose money. No, I haven't done any changes, so keep moving. So yeah, it actually looks good. Let's actually go to a race. Hopefully I'll go to an offline race so I can explain things a bit better. It's alright. I'm fine with this. I have a qualifying time, he doesn't. You can choose what style you start on. I prefer going split with this track. 6 and 6 with soft. Actually, I was thinking about putting my fuel down, but I don't have enough time for it. So yeah, if there's no... This is all online stuff, so... This is all online. But if there is no one around, you can... The game puts you in a single player mode, so... No problems there. I got my English fluence. I think I will go with 70 for next pit stop. Right. Let's actually start the controls. There's overtake left, overtake right, and then there's overload, which puts all these 3 put your car in maximum attack mode, or your driver, so you use as much power as possible and a lot of fuel. Don't let your engine overheat though, because then you'll slow down. That car is out of the racetrack. Bad for him. Good for me, because I'm now in 7th place. My car seems like it's not really suited for this place, but it's good enough. 5th place. Auto controls is block, lets you block opponents. Completely useless at this point in time. And then there's tailing that pretty much allows you, says that your driver is just gonna tail the car in front and not overtake him, in case you're having problems with engine heating. More controls. This is the curse bar. You use space to use the curse bar. Then there's the ECU, which in my case increases the power of my car, but also increases the fuel rate. So I'm using more fuel, but my car is going faster. And then there's the pit. When you're ready to pit, you pretty much press this or the P button, and that tells your driver to come in the pits. The driver will not come into the pits on its own, so make sure you Remember to press the button to make call your driver into the pits. More statics, says the track temperature and the weather. It's currently only sunny. No wet races out here for now. Remember, this is in early access, so can't be expected. Here's your fuel, how much fuel you have. This is the amount, how hot your car is going. When it goes above 150, the car makes few alarm sounds, just to let you know that you're overheating the car. This is the tire type you're using, how hot the tires are, and here's the conditions. Who the fuck is outside my window right now making the noise? I don't care. And here's the speed. That's pretty much the controls. Here's the current standings. If you click on any car, you get to see what they are seeing down here. So I can see what the engine temperature is, how much fuel they have, what condition their tires are, and what tires they have. Also their curves and if they're pushing. I believe the pushing works only for the player cars. One thing I also like in this game is the fact that the AI drivers are grayed out. So you know when you're racing an AI driver. If you're racing a player, he has pretty much that all white, so you know who the player is, what other players are there. Right, lap 5. My fuel is doing incredibly well. This upgrade has worked magnificently. It hasn't slowed my car down at all, and it's pretty much increased my fuel. And I'm using the ECU all the time, so I'm pretty sure if I started with the hard tire and this one, I wouldn't need to actually go into the pits at all. And if I upgrade that to say fuel, I'm slower, yes, but I can make it to the end with no pit stop, which at this point not really recommended. Oh, he's going into the pits. I'm gonna press P, so in the next lap my driver is going into the pits as well. Fuel wise, we've used about 60% and we've been really pushing the car. Of course, alright, looks like the BFG Motorsport is going for the hard tires. He is going to have an edge over me in the end, but I'm going to have a bigger edge on the early laps because I'm gonna go for another set of soft tires. As fuel, we use 65, so 70 should be good enough for the pits. I usually like having a little bit of extra fuel, around 10% more than I actually need till the end. Because that's just me, I really like it. And here's the pits. When you press go, that just means that you're ready to leave the pits. Right. Go, 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 go. What's the pit stop? That's my fastest pit stop ever. 9.64 seconds. And where is the rival? He's right there. I'm just fast enough to go in front of him. And now I'm pretty much gonna run away from him because he's on hard tires. Oh, by the way, scroll is to zoom out so you get this view. Pretty much lets you see the whole track, or if you like, you can zoom into the bonnet view. What kind of management game lets you zoom into the bonnet view with a rear view mirror as well? Can you name any management game that has done that before? I can't. But let's actually push for a really good lap now. And then, I don't know. I could start saving fuel, but I already know that I have enough fuel to get to the end. So that's not going to be a problem at all. I would like to show what happens when you overheat the car, but pretty much there's just gonna be a lot of smoke and the car just slows down. I'm kind of waiting to one of the cars down here would do it so I can show it. This guy must be a kind of a new guy, not really many upgrades. In my very worst race in the game, I managed to fifth in third, if I remember right. So yeah, I believe I got really lucky with that. That was actually like one of the top guys in the world also racing in that race, so the AI is challenging, don't get me wrong. The only reason I'm really kind of dominating here is because I got a decent start. I got into the lead very early. So I'm pretty much doing Mercedes. Get into the lead and just run away. If you get stuck somewhere in the middle and you need to fight the guys, then you might have a little bit of a problem fending off these guys. But yeah, for the time being, I'm dominating. Right. Well, actually, if we look at the second guy, he has a little bit more fuel than me, but he's on hard tires. I'm using the ECU all the time, so my fuel range is really good. If we actually go and check the other guys, here's the other human player. What I like to do is, the AI that I'm battling with goes here, and all the human players go here, so I can see what they are doing. Oh, use the curse, not that I really need to. The AI does leave the fuel really close sometimes. I don't think I've ever seen a race where an AI hasn't ran out of fuel yet, and I've done like 60 plus races in this game. So the AI will run out of fuel at some point. But it looks like they are gonna be good. There's really big scrap with here for the 4th place. Like, look at it, I'm just gonna close those. You can click on the car or use this. I use this normally because it's easier. So, use the curse. And a final lap, and I have a really big lead. Typically a normal race lasts about 10 to 15 minutes, so it's kind of long one, but not really. It's just long enough to satisfy your management needs. Oh, there you see Arctic Hazard blew up his engine, so he pretty much stopped there. Shell Helix has done the same thing. Lost steam, and the car just stops working completely. Ah, there we go, Racing Norway has run out of fuel, and so also Road Sport has run out of fuel. And I win the race. Yeah, I'm right ranked 52 before this race, so my car is pretty good. There's only 3 upgrades that I kind of need before my car is fully upgraded, and then I can start saving money for the big upgrade. Here's actually some total pits, pit visit. You usually do 1 pit stop, sometimes the AI does 2 stop strategy. 2 stop strategy is not worth it in this game, but the AI does it sometimes. And now that you're done, we get the race rewards. You can see here's my amount of XP, and here's my money. Zone medal you get for having the fastest zone time. I got the 2nd sector. Best lap, well, kind of obvious. You get XP here depending on how well you do. Best crew, which is the fastest pit. So power slider, no idea. Crowd pleaser, still don't know idea how you get that, or this one. I really don't know how you get this. Oh, he got the Go Crane. And then there's the sponsor objectives that you get. And here's pretty much the amount of money you get. This is the crew expense, so salary you're paying out for the guys. They cost money. Every time you go into a pitch that you lose money there, refueling and change the cars. There's no achievements as of now. There are some some achievements in the Steam page, but they don't actually work yet, so I'm assuming they'll get added at some point. And once you're done race, you can go back to the race report and see how well you did. So I got 2 medals, VFG got 3, for 2 for zone and a gentleman. Best lap, well, I got that by over second. Starting position 11, so your starting position is determined by your fastest ever lap in the track. So the fastest lap, your fastest lap in a racetrack is your qualifying time, and it's pretty much like reversed. So if we had the same cars, or if we did next race would be, you know, the same cars, I would be starting last because I got the best lap, and the human player would start first because he has the slowest lap. Total speed, well, kind of explanatory. Total time, yeah, and the zone times and total bits and blah. We can actually upgrade our car a bit. Yeah, I've gotten actually one of everything, medal wise. You can see if I've played 64 races and I've completed 57, so I've 7 DNFs. 7 DNFs. And look at this, top 10 placement 57, and top 5 placement 56, so only once I haven't finished in top 5. Only once. Kinda tells how good I am. And hey, I'm back to being #1 team in Finland. And still, I really wanna get back to the top 50. Top 50 is my place. I still don't no idea how the score works. Let's upgrade my driver. This is the... I can't remember. This pretty much improves your start. Reaction, I think. This is the handling and this is just perception. Improved blocking and tailing. Which, as far as I know, completely useless things and don't work even slightly. This is the pit crew. This is the guys that lift up the car, how fast they're doing. This is the fuel and this is the tires, please. Pretty self-explanatory. If we go here, yeah, once again 2 more races and I'm getting a good amount of money from Nordale. Nice. And upgrade wise, I can't afford anything. These are probably the ones I'm gonna go for at some point. Probably. At some point I'm gonna be going for this. If your card is good enough, you can go for this, which pretty much saves fuel. Or you can go for this one, which gives a massive boost to your car. Or you can go for this one that gives a gentle boost to your stats. And it increases cooling. The one I have is this one, which just gives a little boost while not decreasing the fuel range dramatically. So yeah, that was Trackday Manager, currently in early access, and we have one of the best management games I've ever played. And it's a racing management game as well, so that's even better. Link for the Steam page is in the description, and go buy this game. If you're a fan of racing, go buy this game. If you're a fan of management game, which I kind of am, I'm not that keen into management games, but I do love a good management game. Go buy this game. If you love racing and management game, this is essentially cocaine for you. As I can tell, because I've been playing this for almost 20 hours in 3 days. Blah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop now. Thank you for watching and go buy this game. I mean it, go buy this game now. It's like 20 bucks or something, I can't remember. Go!